Well, great day, great day. We're going to get started here in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is going to be life-changing, transformational on every level. If I could open my video camera, I would, but unfortunately, there's just a few technical challenges, but it's nothing that we won't be able to work through. So it's not too late to send those last-minute text messages out, send those messages in a bottle, even if you have to. Go ahead and invite the family and friends that you say you love and you care about to tonight's The Power of the Opportunity. That's right here at Sanki Global. My name is Dr. Helen Della Hussein Clay, your Chief Sales Marketing Officer, and we're going to get started here momentarily. So come on and get ready. We're going to have fun. It is going to be absolutely incredible tonight. So again, get your whole team out on this call, and even prospects. It might have been right there on the fence, because you know what they say in the industry that we all have a passion for. When you get on calls like this by yourself, you will learn a lot. But when you invite your team and you invite your prospects, your family members, your colleagues even, you will absolutely earn a lot. That's right. So the next voice that you will hear when the mics open back up will be our very international, my very own international sales manager, the fabulous Fabiola Hernandez. And she is phenomenal, resilient, tenacious, someone with a great deal of compassion for people, passion for the industry, passion for change, and no better person to kick off tonight's call. So again, let's invite. Let's jam pack these calls out. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes. So let's play that music and let's go ahead and dance, because we're having a celebration tonight about the opportunity of Sanki Global. Sanki is everywhere and it's for everyone. So we'll get started here in a few moments. Let's play that music.
really excited tonight. Let's do it. Tonight, I got a feeling that tonight is going to be a good night. And it's because we have you all here connected to us, with us. And I'm really happy. I'm really excited. Guys, it's been a fantastic and amazing month. And what else we can have to put the cherry on the top of March? A crazy month. You know that everybody says that February is crazy and March is a little big one. But you know what? In Sanki, the full year, we are kind of crazy because we want to blow your mind every time that we have the opportunity to be together. So I want to thank you first for being here with us. I promise you guys that the time that you are investing right now in this moment is going to be the best time ever. What you're going to present today, what you're going to see tonight is something that is going to change your mind. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change your spirit of love for Sanki. It's going to change the way that you were thinking about the industry, because we are so unique that we have the best people in the industry here. We have the best entrepreneurs. We have the best business owners. We have the best programs. We have the best systems, the best technology, the best of everything. But you know what? This is because it was done one opportunity one time. That's what we're going to talk tonight, the power of that opportunity. But before we go to that, let me see who is here and who are you representing tonight in this amazing call. Let me see on the chat, please. I want to see the flags from everybody, from the United States, from the Bahamas, from the beautiful Jamaica, from Aruba, from Dominican Republic, from Peru, from Mexico, from Colombia, wherever you are connected from, please put it in the chat, because I want to see who is with us tonight. And of course, we have that beautiful and amazing lady that you're watching right now, Dr. Kellen de la Jose Clay, with that beautiful Jamaican vibe that, oh my God, guys, a couple of weeks and last week was so fantastic. And you will know a lot of the highlights and details in our Sanki Success Areas. I'm going to talk to you about that too tonight. But let me see. We have Mexico is here. There you go. Viva Mexico. We have Jamaica on the house. Of course. Who else? Show me who are you representing? Arizona. Of course, the United States. Who else? Let me see. Las Vegas, baby. There you go. I am so excited. I love to see flags. I love to see the chat, because it seems that the chat now in this, Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. Thank you so much for being here with us. Dominican Republic. Wow. Of course. Representing from Jamaica, Canada, the city of Utah, Florida. Yeah. Give me more, guys. USA, Los Angeles. Oh, yes. We have as well Peru, Colombia. Colombia flag. These glasses are not working really good today. Awesome. Wow. This is what we do. We are Sanki United, guys. We are uniting people from everybody around the world that just want to have one purpose on their lives, which is sustainable happiness. Houston, there you go. Houston is in the house. United States, give me more flags, please. Let me see. Who are you representing? Please tell me who are you tonight, because the person that is connected right now, the person that you are connected right now is going to be a totally different. Oh my God, Japan, really? Oh my God, Japan. Imagine that, guys. So the person that is connected now, you are one version. You are one version in this moment. When you came, Montego Bay is in the house too. When you came to this link and you click on it, you are one version. But guess what? After this conference, Connecticut, welcome. After this event, you're going to be now the building of your best version. And I can guarantee you that, because every single time that I see this video, when I saw this video that I'm going to present to you guys, this video that I'm going to play for you all today, this is the first time that we put this video in the United States, the Caribbean islands, and in the English version. This is a premiere. You are really lucky to have the first time that you're going to see this video in this amazing version. And when I saw this video, when I watched this video, I'm sorry, for the first time, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I was not just in tears because of the nostalgic that it does. I was not just excited because what I was hearing. I was just totally convinced that this man, the one that you're going to hear next, is the person that was the one selected to receive an opportunity and change thousands of people's life. And now that I'm watching it 2-3 times per week, per time, but every time that I present it, I feel it in a better level. I feel it in a better grade. So that's why I am building my best version as well, because this opportunity was given to me too. And I want you tonight to feel the same. I want you tonight to grab this opportunity, to hug it, to hold it, and never let it go. So let's play the video, and then you will see the man that is going to talk to you for the next minutes and change your life forever. Okay, it seems that we have no audio. Whoever is sharing it, if you can let me share it, I will appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. You know that these are the things that we have when we have like live programs, guys. But there you go. Here's the video.
It took me 12 years to create this video, and for the first time I want to share it with you because I believe that it can help someone. This is a story of opportunity. It is the story of how I went from being an entrepreneur with several failed companies to being an owner who launched the world's first Japanese nanobiotechnology company. Believe me, this is not a common story. I was born and raised in a middle-class family of humble beginnings in Mexico City. When you strive to become the best you can be, when you long for your voice to be heard, to feel like you matter, when you're creating your identity in the world while building living legacy, this is not an easy task. So many, such as myself, are constantly searching for job security. As we all know, there aren't opportunities supporting you to start a business. 95% of entrepreneurs fail in their early years. So you live your life hoping, praying that one day you'll succeed, that you'll have the ability and stability to prosper while impacting the world. However, I took the risk, believing by faith that I would not be part of the 95%. Granted, I was intelligent, I was well prepared. I felt I could handle any challenge thrown my way. Truth be told, I wasn't afraid that my idea wasn't the best in the world. I didn't know what I would be facing. Challenge after challenge, obstacle after obstacle, disappointment after disappointment. But I never gave up. I failed miserably with 2 companies. In one of them, I lost money for 7 consecutive years. This was definitely a humbling experience. The reality is, to be successful, you only need a little help and a lot of faith. More than 12 years ago, I received that help. I received a knock at the door. It was destiny. A French scientist living in Japan named Ideas was invited by the French embassy to visit Mexico City. During his visit, a person that I met 2 years earlier and never saw again remembered that I was always seeking the best in nutrition and innovation. This person had the scientist come into my office, and as soon as he walked through the door, it was astounding to realize that he was the first doctor in biochemistry that I had ever met in my life. I immediately fell in love with his vision, passion, and tenacity. It blew my mind how much he knew about wellness, health, and longevity worldwide. Dr. BG told me at that time, if you want to know about the future and innovate in the field of nutrition, come to Japan. He handed me his business card and left. The lesson that I learned at this moment is that there's no shame in needing help. The shame is needing help and pretending you don't. My intuition was deeply shaken, and despite being financially broken and defeated, I told myself, you must go, because this trip can change your life forever. I immediately shared the crazy idea of going to Japan with my wife. She responded, yes, let's go. I've always wanted to experience that country. We will figure out how we'll afford it later. We must seize the moment now. Logic told me, along with that inner voice that we sometimes listen to at the wrong times, don't do it. You don't have the money. Stop wasting your time. Maybe you're not young enough. Maybe you won't be supported by your peers. What if you fail again? But with great fear, knees trembling, and with limited thinking, I purchased the plane tickets and we left to arrive in the foreign and unknown country.
So I told him immediately, please, if you wish to do the best way, come to visit us in Tokyo.
It was my first opportunity to explore Japan, and when I arrived, my world changed. I was immediately inspired. I fell in love with the principles exuded. It was the honor, dignity, law of reciprocity, the cleanliness, culture, and innovative technology. At this precise moment, I will never forget the transformation I experienced. I went from living to being alive. I was in the oldest and healthiest country in the world. Not to mention, I was alongside a successful scientific businessman in the most complicated and difficult market in the world.
When I saw him arriving to Tokyo 3 days after, I was very shocked to see him there because very few people accept the invitation. Very few people accept to go out from their comfort to see something that goes beyond their circle. And it was very, very amazing time.
I focused on absorbing as much as I could from Dr. Ideas without thinking about anything else. And to my surprise, on that same trip, he decided to embark upon a new business opportunity with me, using one of his patented technologies named Orisod, that would impact the lives of millions of people all over the world. With an honorable shaking of hands, the deal was made, and Sanki was birthed.
At that time moment when I looked at Alejandro, he has one element that's very important, one ingredient which is vital, the backbone of the humans, which is integrity. So the man has a sense of honesty and integrity which goes beyond how he looks like and how he talks. And this is the currencies that I think never change. And this is what I liked in him from the first time he came to Tokyo, is he deliver what he say.
After that handshake, I flew back to Mexico. I convinced my business partners, and together we united to create the best nutritional product in the world. I created the Sanki brand. I designed the company following the Blue Ocean strategy. And 3.5 months later, with the help of my partners, I was launching a new company and presenting the micro scanners to demonstrate the effectiveness of the new product in the body. This made me the first entrepreneur to launch a Japanese nanobiotechnology company in Mexico. We attracted hundreds of thousands of distributors and customers. I hired hundreds of employees. We delivered millions of packages to homes. We expanded internationally to many countries. We delivered tens of millions of dollars in commissions to our distributors. We generated a very profitable company. I traveled all around the world. I got to know places I never knew existed. But this is not about me. It's about you. About you maximizing the moment to secure an opportunity that will change your life forever. You see, I was the middle-class Mexican boy who needed an opportunity. I needed someone to believe in me and open the door just a little to show me the light. I am forever grateful to have had people that never gave up on me. My parents gave me the opportunity to study and start a business. My wife gave me the love, support, and certainty to go to Japan. Dr. Ideas gave me the opportunity to launch one of his technologies. I don't know why Dr. Ideas gave me this opportunity. I don't know why he cared. I don't even know why he invited me to Japan. And I'm blessed and humbled that he did.
It is not easy and need courage. He has the courage. Now, do you think everybody from other places, they got the same opportunity? Absolutely yes. Do you think everybody accept? No. Opportunity, it looks very ugly in the beginning. And only later on we realize that it is very interesting.
But what I do know is this. If you want to change a person's life, you don't need to build skyscrapers or invent a new technology. You just need to give someone a chance to succeed. An opportunity can change someone's life forever. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening to everybody that is here. I want to see you on the chat. I'm super excited to be tonight with all of you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being with us tonight. For a few minutes, I want to share what I call the power of opportunity. And thank you for listening to my story. And now it's time to listen to yours. It's time to step up in the American market, in the English-speaking markets. We're ready for it, and we're waiting for you. We're waiting for all this strong leadership that is out there, and all these amazing stories that really matter and that are out there. We want to capture them. We want to see them, to listen to them, because you're important to us. You're important to our movement, to our community, to our Sanki family. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments in the chat. And I want to share a little bit more about this opportunity, this story of opportunity, and the power of opportunity. As the video said, I come from a middle-class family in Mexico, and my parents always tried to give me the best education, the best they could afford. And that's a very strong lesson that I learned since I was very young. I think in that picture, I was around 3-4 years old. And I started growing. I started seeing and understanding a little bit about business, about a job. And while I was an important executive at Procter & Gamble, an American company, and growing very fast around my 22 years old, I decided to quit, and I decided to become an entrepreneur. Even though I knew this statistic, which is true today in 2022, is the same as in 2000, 22 years ago, when I quit my job. 95% of entrepreneurs fail in their first 5 years. 95%. This is the statistic. So the odds are not very high to be successful. Even in USA, because this statistic comes from the USA, the country that maybe has the strongest entrepreneur spirit and culture in the world. So even though I knew this, I quit my job and I decided to embark on some companies that I founded and that truly completely failed. And instead of getting back to finding a job or getting back to school to get more education, I decided to continue my journey. I'm the type of guy that never, ever gives up. So I continued, obstacle after obstacle, challenge after challenge. And the truth is that to be successful, you need some help. We all need help. Help can be money, can be partners, can be time, can be a new technology, can be a new system. There are many ways of getting help, but we cannot be successful alone. It's impossible these days. So I was really and always really open to connecting with people, to listening to them, to trying to get the value from every single person that I have met in my whole life. So I learned after all these failures that you need to be humble, that you cannot pretend that you don't need help, because all of us, even the wealthiest, the richest men on earth and women on earth, need help. The issue is that the majority of the people that you meet every day pretend that they don't need help. There's a saying, and I'm sure you have heard it: fake it until you make it. So you're pretending that you're super successful. And I think that the shame is pretending that you don't need help. Well, I was on the other side, humble, always listening, always trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. Even though I was failing, I was broke, I was closing companies, I was in bankruptcy. And you need to take tough decisions. I hope you're taking some notes. I hope you have some pen and paper, because maybe these statements can help you take some tough decisions in your life, because I needed to take them. And I'm grateful that I took them, because those decisions were not easy at all. They were really tough, really difficult decisions that changed my life forever. But you need to accept, honestly, sincerely, truthfully, where are you now? What is going on in your life, in your lifestyle, with your family, with your profession, with your business? So I needed to take some really tough decisions. And one of those decisions, and I think it was the toughest in my life, that really created a breakthrough in my life and in my whole ecosystem, was the decision to fly to Japan on the exact same day I met with Dr. Ideas. The day I met him, I bought the plane tickets. Because, of course, I called my wife and I told her, I just made a PhD on nanobiotechnology. And this scientist, I think, is really honest. I saw him in the eye. I saw his honesty in his eyes. And I think that he's talking about something that I have never heard in my life? And he has something different. And she answered, let's go. And immediately I told her, I don't have the money. We're bankrupt. We were in a very difficult economical situation. What should we do? And she said, buy the tickets. Then we will find the answers. Imagine how many people you see on your daily life that you have never, that you haven't seen maybe for 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I don't know. Old friends that you eventually see again. And maybe you just say hello and you exchange some words and you tell your old friend, let's see again, let's be in touch, let's talk next week. And that talk never happens. That call never happens. You don't see those old friends again anymore in your life. So imagine meeting a scientist that you meet for the first time in your life. He says, see you in Tokyo, hope to see you again. And that invitation that was not a clear invitation, for me, it was really special. It made me feel special. Now I know that it was not special. That's what Dr. Idea says to everybody he meets, as the video says. But I made that decision, that invitation special. And that's why I decided to jump from my fishbowl, from my world, from the boundaries that I knew, to a new ocean, to a new fishbowl, to a new place, to a new country, in the other part of the world, crossing the whole Atlantic, the whole Pacific Ocean. And I ended up with my wife in Japan. And immediately when I started walking through the streets, I felt that the country was really special. It made me feel alive. And on that exact same trip, with Dr. Ideas, we decided to embark in a new venture, a new company, a blue ocean strategy company that would be launched in maybe one of the toughest markets in the world because of the very difficult health conditions that it has. I'm talking about Mexico, where I was born. We have the highest rates in obesity, in diabetes, overweight, cancer. So since that trip in 2009 with Dr. Ideas, we were discussing that if we were going to be successful in the Mexican market, then eventually we will be successful in any part of the world. And that's exactly what happened. So after a strong handshake in October 2009, on that day that this picture confirms, Sanki was born. And I came back here. And when you take a decision, you need to do it fast. That's another advice that I give you tonight. You need to act immediately and as fast as you can. You cannot wait. And that's exactly what I did. I was taking massive action, massive changes, changing my whole life, changing the company, closing the other company that was failing, sending literally to the trash 90 different products that we were selling, 90 different products, to launch a brand new company with just one product instead of 90 products. Logic was telling me, don't do that. It's better to have more products. And just add another one with Japanese technology. But of course, I didn't do that. I followed my intuition, I followed my heart, and I decided to start from scratch all over again. And that's what I mean with tough decisions, because those decisions are really tough. Maybe tonight you need to take those type of decisions. Maybe tonight you need to start from scratch again. Maybe you need to reset the whole system, reset what has already been happening in all your life, and start again. And maybe that will be the best decision in your life. But if you take it, you need to do it fast as you can. So that's what I did. Just 3 months and a half after, we were launching Sanki, a brand that means respect for the spiritual energy. San, respect in Japanese. Ki, spiritual energy. Sanki, respect for spiritual energy. With no budget, with no money, with just 2 partners and my Japanese partner, we started the Sanki Mexican company with just 1 product, with no distributors, no leaders, just with a lot of passion and commitment to our vision. On the day that we launched the company, we introduced the micro scanners, a technology that shows the before and after of the technology. A very simple test that I took in Japan and that created an amazing wow effect in me. And I said immediately, when we launch this company, we need to do it with these scanners, because we will be showing something to the people that they have never seen in their lives. And tonight and today and these days in 2022, we are still showing through the scanners something that more than 99.99% of human beings have never seen in their lives. That's the power of this scanner. And that's the power that we want to start implementing systematically and strategically into the US and the Caribbean islands that are with us tonight. So after this event on February 27th of 2010, the company started growing very fast. And I became the first entrepreneur to launch a Japanese nanobiotechnology company in Mexico. That has never happened before. And after that, we have sold more than 150 million doses. We have more than 400,000 satisfied customers and distributors. Not a single complaint after 12 years. With more than 400,000 customers. They love our technology. They love our product. They feel different. They feel the energy. They feel how their mitochondria and their blood vessels and their microcirculation reactivates with all this fantastic technology. We have delivered more than 1 million packages. And today, with just 4 countries that we have already opened with Sanki, and more countries are coming, we have access to 500 million potential customers and distributors. Under the US flag, of course, we have the Caribbean islands, Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, Aruba, and many others that are waiting for this opportunity, that are waiting for these micro scanners, that are waiting for the right leadership, the human leadership that we're promoting in Sanki, so they can grow their own opportunities and create a true breakthrough in their lives. So tonight we're offering an opportunity and a company that has access to more than 500 million customers just with 4 countries and the Caribbean open. Supported by 40 years of research and development, with more than 3,000 medical doctors that today are recommending our products, with more than 40 employees in Spain, France, and Japan, with more than 150 employees in Mexico, USA, Colombia, and Peru. And after these 12 years, I have experienced things that seriously never thought could exist. I've been in places meditating, in places that are amazingly beautiful, in places that are truly romantic, with my partners exchanging our souls, our key, going to places that have, what can I say, food for the kings. At the Formula One in Monaco, and in so many places in the world after these 12 years. Just one decision, one tough decision in the darkest and toughest moment in my life changed it forever. Truly changed it forever. And then, of course, there was a lot of work to be done, but I did it fast as I could. But this is not about me, it's about opportunity. What's the opportunity here with you? Can you capture a life-changing opportunity with Sanki? With this unique patented technology that we have and that we already have in your country, in your state, in your city? How are you going to capture this opportunity? Because at the end, the truth is that to be successful, you just need to see a little bit of the light when the door opens, just a little bit. And if you see a little bit of light in our community, in our family, in this door that just slightly opened, maybe this is the right moment for you. Because as Dr. Diaz was saying, opportunities in the beginning are ugly, are difficult. They are not as sexy as you imagined, as you expected. But that changes very fast. But it depends on you and your actions and your commitment to changing your life forever. And I'm really grateful with this man, because without him even knowing, he changed my life forever. Today we're family, we're close friends. We have created many things together, and we're enrolling in many ventures together. And I'm really grateful for his friendship and for giving me his business card in that October of 2009. Because that's the only thing that he did. Imagine taking an opportunity just with a paper business card. It was not plastic, it was paper business card. And that's it. So I want you to think tonight, what's the business card that you have received? What's that opportunity that is behind the curtains? If you're with us tonight, and if you're already in Sanki, and if you're maybe deciding if you should do it with all your heart, with all your passion, with all your commitment, with all your force, with all your power, maybe tonight is the right moment to take that tough decision. Because we're here and we will not go away. We have the best technology, the best patent technology in the world, and we're looking for leaders. We're looking for people that really commit with us, with our vision, with our culture, with the way we want to do the things right in the long term. Today, we're nobody still in the American market, in the Caribbean. And that's exactly the opportunity. That's exactly what I'm talking about tonight. Because tonight can be the moment to change the story forever. We can say in the American market, we have been in a losing streak. that we haven't had the success that we should have by now. I fully agree. But the game hasn't ended yet. And as I told you, I'm the type of guy that never gives up, never, ever, ever gives up. And if you want to be with me, and if you want to be in my team, I'm opening my heart, I'm opening my arms tonight to help you build together through our corporate team and through our human leadership. Because this is the opportunity, this is the Sanki opportunity in a very simple way. You're in the middle, you're in the center of this Sanki opportunity. And it has 3 pillars. One is the technology. We don't need to talk a lot about that. We already have the clinical trials, we have the manuals, we have the patents, we have 40 years of research and development, we have the top scientists in the world that have discovered something that no one else has understood in the way we understand it. That gives us something that is very important in business. Competitive advantage. Competitive advantage, we have that. We have the first mover advantage as well. We're the first ones talking about metabolites in the way we're talking. But I don't want you to focus on that. That's complicated. It's really a complicated science. And we don't want you to be there because it's already working. Just drink it. Just take the product. It's Japanese. The best in the world. That's it. I just said the whole explanation of the product in less than 10 seconds. And that's what I want with our distributors. Let's do it as simple as we can. And we're doing the opposite. So we need to change that. So that's one of the pillars. The second one is the business. There's a business opportunity as well. There's a compensation plan that needs to be truly understood because we're not maximizing the commissions in the American market, in the Caribbean, as we're doing it in other parts of the world. So we truly need tonight to start taking the decisions in the leadership, in the American leadership of this company, that we need to maximize. That's what I want, that you maximize the money that is already there. And it's going through your hands. And you're not capturing all this value, all these commissions, all this money that is being created. Because maybe there are some minor things that you still don't understand about the compensation plan, about the business opportunity. And a company has value depending on its scalability. How duplicatable and how scalable is the business? And that's why we have decided to start using the microscanners. And that's why if you become part of our leadership circle, our leadership team, you will have access to these scanners and you will have access to start building like you have never built before. And a speed, because this business is about speed and volume. That's it. And the biggest volume on earth to build this type of business with this type of product is the United States of America, period. So imagine the potential. Imagine the opportunity that you have in your hands, in the business opportunity that you have in your hands. And we're working very tightly, very closely with the corporate American team to have everything in place, to have a very systematic way of doing things so you can capture all this value and maximize it for your families, for yourself, for your wealth, for your health, for your freedom. That's what I want. And the third pillar, and I think it's the most important one, and we need to really work on that one in the American market, is the human leadership, because we want more leaders. We want to attract more leaders. We need to use our law of attraction. And that's why we have been talking about the omotenashi, not because we're naive. No, because it's very strategic to do business. If you do in 2022 business with love and kindness, with humbleness, seriously, you will be attracting the type of people that you want to attract into your business as distributors or as customers. And that's the human leadership that I'm talking about. For me, leadership is about influence. It's the art of influencing people so they can achieve goals with enthusiasm. For the common good. That's true leadership. So, are we really influencing our teams, our Sanki distributors, or there's still a lot of work that needs to be done? Because this leadership needs to be human, I insist. And through the omotenashi in the corporate team, we're showing our love, our kindness, our sincere way of trying to help you. Because service-wise, the top country in the world is Japan as well. If you have ever been in Japan, you feel it. You don't need to see it. You feel it as soon as you leave the airplane. As soon as you touch the ground and you're walking through the customs and you're walking through the streets and you're in a subway and you're in a store and you're in any place, you feel that heart of the omotenashi service, that human support. Ichigo, ichie. In Japanese, that means you just have one opportunity to create a first good impression. Just once, just one opportunity. It's just once. So that's the type of leadership and the type of culture surrounded by the Bushido values, the old samurai values that are really powerful around loyalty, honor, strength, commitment, benevolence. These type of values are part of our Sanki culture. So these three pillars are our Sanki opportunity, as simple as this. How are you playing with these pillars? How are you playing with this Sanki opportunity? And how you will capture all these value that we already have for you? Because what will change your life is to take decisions, the right, tough decisions that you need and that you know that you need to take, and use your personal power. What is the personal power? Your capacity to take action, even massive action, consistently and produce results. That's your true power, and you have that power. God gave it to you. It's universal. Every human being has this personal power, this capacity to take action consistently. You need a lot of discipline, self-discipline, but everything is within you. Everything, all that you need to be as successful as you want and capture all this opportunity is inside you. God gave it to you. And I'm sure you already know this. Different actions equal different results. Different actions equal different results. So these decisions that you take today not only will define how you feel tonight, but they will define whom you will become in the future. And that's powerful. Whom you will become in the future because of the decision that maybe you will take tonight. And that's what I want. So I hope you're having pen and paper, pencil and paper, because I want you to write down so this conference leaves you something at the end. I want you to take control of your life. So first, and I hope you, if you don't have it, I'll give you 5 seconds to grab a pen and a piece of paper. Write 2, just 2, not 3, 4, 5, just 2 new actions or decisions that you know you should take tonight. Just 2. Write them down very fast. What are those 2 new actions? 2 decisions that you know that you should take today. Number 2, what is the pain? What is that pain that you have associated with these actions, with these decisions that has stopped you from taking them? Why you haven't taken them? Why you haven't taken them? What is happening? What is stopping you? What is that pain that you have associated with that decision that you need to take, that you know that you need to take, but you haven't taken? And for sure, you haven't taken it because there's a very strong emotion around pain. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's fear. Or another bad emotion, negative emotions, suffering emotions that are connected to that decision that you need to take in order to create a breakthrough, in order to create and step up and change your life forever. Number 3, write what pleasure would you get now for taking this action or this decision, these 2 decisions. If you take them, write down what is the pleasure, the positive emotions, the beautiful emotions that will emerge from your key, from your spirit, because you took this tough decision, this tough action. And for each one of these actions, describe just in 1 paragraph. Remember, we're just talking about 2 actions, not 3, nor 4, just 2 actions. Just describe in 1 paragraph, how much would it cost you for not taking them? What will you lose? What will you miss for not taking these actions tonight? And the 5th point that you need to write down is, what are the benefits? What are all those benefits that you would obtain for taking each one of these 2 actions? How will your life improve? How will they create more happiness, success, freedom, wealth, health in your life and the people around you? So please start writing down. I'll give you just 3 minutes to finalize this exercise. But please start writing down and start writing, because you're maybe tonight in the right state to change your story and to change your strategies forever. So I'll give you 3 minutes. And I'll get back to you to close this great night, this great talk with you tonight. So please write as fast as you can. Don't stop.
Singing to myself, singing for the neighbors, holding on for what, holding on to paper. I was on the left, you were only fading. I was on my own, staring at the ceiling. Whoa, holding out, read it on the map, never how I planned it. Holding on for what?
Wow. Wow. Imagine taking this decision. I want to hear you now in the chat. Please share with me what you just wrote. How do you feel? What are the pleasures? What are the emotions that can come up after taking these decisions? Please share it with me. I'll be reading the chat. But remember, you only need to give someone out there an opportunity to succeed. Now, there are millions and millions of people looking for opportunities. And you have it tonight in your hands. What are the chances of having the best patented Japanese nanobiotechnology for health, for wellness? The best one. What are the chances of having that in your hands tonight? Because somebody gave you the opportunity, maybe just one day ago, 1 week ago, 1 month ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know who gave you this opportunity, but you're here tonight. And now it's your chance to give somebody else that opportunity, because that's the way this business was built. It's an opportunity network, a network of opportunities with the best of the best. We're not a fraud. We're not playing with the health of the people. We're not a marketing company. We don't even have marketing. Well, we have a marketing department, but seriously, we're selling our products through true, honest, sincere stories of you, of the people, because your story matters, because your true health story, your true business story, your opportunity story matters to us. That's the important thing. And now you have the chance to give that opportunity to someone else, but do it fast, and not to just one, to as many people as you can, as fast as you can, and your life will change forever. Seriously, that's it. Because we will not go away. We have the best technology, and now we're open to receiving the best leaders on earth, the best human leaders that have the right spirit, that have the right values, that connect with our mission and our vision. That's what we want. And we want you to be with us. Next week, I'm going to Paris with 45 leaders, diamond leaders that just earned the trip to Paris. Now it's the time for the Americans, for the Caribbeans, the Caribbean islands to go with us next year to Paris, April 2023. That's the year for you, for this trip to Paris. I want to be with you. This is exactly in 1 year. So now is the moment to work. Please write in the chat who wants to be in Paris, who wants to be enjoying life with freedom in Paris next year. Now is the moment to take actions, but do it fast. Stop waiting. And I know we're not perfect. I know we have still lots of things that need to be improved. But there's no perfect company, any place on earth. We have our strengths, we have our weaknesses, but start building with what you have today, tonight. Stop waiting for something. Stop waiting for the new enhancement. Stop waiting for the new system. Stop waiting for the new leader. Stop waiting. It's time to take action now, immediately. That's why I'm here tonight. And that's why I want to connect with you tonight. And that's what I'm offering tonight to you, to capture the opportunity that can change someone's lives forever. Period. As we have changed now the lives of thousands of people. Thousands of people have been changed. Here are just a few examples of their faces, of their joy, their love. Because Sanki is built through love, through honest work. And I always tell our distributors, when you're working, truly working, honestly working in favor of life, there's no chance that things can go wrong. There's no way we can fail. Seriously, there's no way we can fail. It just takes time in some places, in some areas, in some cities. And we're patient. But you don't need to be patient. You just need to act fast as you can. Because to see these smiles in the faces of our people, of our Sanki family, is truly what moves all our corporate team and moves me personally to continue with this mission, to continue pushing it forward with all my passion, with all my heart, with all my courage. We will never deceive you. We will never fail you. As I said, we have opportunities. We have things that need to improve. But seriously, I'm talking to you tonight directly in the camera. We will never fail you. Maybe you will fail us, but we won't. And we're here for you tonight and forever. Until life can give me, until God can give me life on this earth. So now it's time for you. Your story matters. Share your story and change someone's life forever. We want to know about you, how this opportunity that one day someone gave you has become a great story for you and your family. We want to inspire thousands of people out there with your story so they can find their own opportunity. Your story matters to us. How can I